Hi, guys. Let's have a little chat. So, I want to go over a couple of things, a couple of the comments that I've noticed on previous videos. Nothing bad, I promise, nothing bad, right? I've noticed, I see you, and I am trying to work with it. So let's go with the first comment that I found. Please forgive me, I do not have your username written down, so I cannot give proper credit, but your credit is due. You know your comment when you'll hear it, right? Right. I come on the channel and you suddenly stop making MechWarrior content. I apologize. I've recently got a new job and I'm still working over all of the stuff that I need to do with the hours. So I'm still just kind of getting settled in, and then once I get everything all squared away, I should be able to start focusing more on actually creating the stuff that I promised that I would several times in a row. So I know you said you felt kind of cursed about that. Don't, please. That is entirely my fault. It is all on me, and you have my word as a MechWarrior creator that will get rectified eventually. Maybe not immediately, but I promise you, it will get fixed. And then the more recent comment that it was very motivating and very touching for me. That again, I apologize. I don't have your username written down. I am obviously not at the PC at the current moment. But you hope that I see myself making more MechWarrior content because you find it interesting. That is what I'm here for. That makes me feel so good. And I know I keep saying that I'm going to do one thing, and then maybe 5 or 6 weeks down the road, I end up doing another thing entirely. That's just kind of me. I don't try to constantly veer off track of the things that I say I'm going to do. It's just this not working with me. So this is kind of an update on what I'm doing to resolve some of the issues that I'm encountering, motivating myself especially. So the Dummies Guide series, I know I have a few problems. So when I said that I was going to be making a new episode of that every week, you got to take into consideration I did not have a job at the current moment. So once I get this new job all settled in, I have mere hours to do what I want to do with the content. And that is a little bit more difficult than working on a recording, working on a script all day. And I know it probably sounds like I'm just kind of, spitballing excuses, but I'm not. I try to make sure that all of this is perfect, right? I want the content to be, A tier, S tier, double S tier. But in order for me to do that, there has to be a certain, I guess, what's the word? Acclamation to the project that I'm actively working on, and that will in turn determine how the end result looks. I talk big because I want to do big, right? I want to have all of the really good content that people enjoy. But I have trouble motivating myself to even do that. And that's where this video comes into play. So regarding things that have already happened, right, up to the AC2 video for the Dummies Guide series, and working on my video that went over the Exploratorium in San Francisco, I kind of have a lot to sift through and organize and edit, because I do all of that myself, and those mere hours of the day that I have to create stuff, it turns into minutes very quickly. And no, I'm not trying to shift the blame or tell anybody else that y'all are doing too much. You got to stop making comments. No, make more comments. Do all of the stuff that you feel like you need to do as viewers to feel like you're involved, right? That's part of the cool thing about being this creator. I want people to feel involved. And also, my mods are broken on MechWarrior 5 again, so I have to sift through all of that, because I was showing my buddy Ace Country. I think you know him. part of the TikTok group and the group that I'm in, right? He also has his own Twitch channel, which I recommend you go check it out. He does farming sim stuff a lot. So if like the farming motif is up your alley, he's the guy you want to go to. Anyway, so I think I might have a plan for creating content moving forward. Since obviously I have failed miserably in the 1 week episodes. And it kind of sucks for me, right? Because I feel like I set goals and then I lower the bar and then I lower the bar and then I lower the bar and then nobody's just going to want to deal with it. And a large part of that does end up being a mix of motivation and making the time to do things. So what I want to do with all of this content is I want to keep making it, but not exactly have a set schedule, if that makes sense. And I know there's at least 5 or 6 of you out there that have been with me from essentially the very beginning of the Dummies Guide. And you guys are a huge part of why I keep doing this. And Irish, I remember you. You've been here for a long time. Thank you. And don't get me wrong, as I keep streaming and making more content, I will recognize more and more of your usernames as time goes on. So that way, I want you guys to feel included in the streams just as much as I include Irish, because they keep coming in and commenting on almost every stream I've done since episode 2, I think, of the Dummies Guide. So you guys have that to look forward to, right? I'm not a scary individual, right? I love doing things for people. While I'm not exactly a people pleaser, there are hard limits on interaction. Like I think in the last 4 streams I did, you could see while I was talking with Ace, there was a couple comments that were just, oh, hey, buy my viewers here, or hey, you could get more viewers here. Hey, click my link, delete, and you are muted for the rest of the chat. So it's kind of things like that are at least like the hard limit, right? You don't want to go onto a random streamer's comment section and be like, hey, you can buy more viewers. That's just their way of saying, hey, you're a terrible person. Buy my stuff. I'm getting kind of off track here. So my plan is I'm going to be working on stuff. And I might stream a little bit for like Christmas, so that you guys have something to have on in the background while you spend time with your families and your loved ones and do all of the stuff that you would normally do for Christmas. And you can just hear me blabber on about something or other. So that is step 1, right? I'm going to have like maybe a Christmas stream, and then once everything all settles down with all of the Christmas shopping and getting all of the stuff squared away for presents and cooking for like Thanksgiving and all of that, everything from here on for the rest of the year is going to be basically life as usual. And then after Christmas, once we get all back into the lull, into the swing of things, you will finally see more consistent content. Because I know what my days off are now. I'm used to the hours. My feet still hate me because I'm on them every day. But that's also why I have a really comfy chair. So the plan is, starting January, once I get done with a couple of classes that I got to deal with, that I've set up prior to even making this video, the content will start rolling slowly. It'll still come out, just not as often as you think. I still have to convince myself that that is okay with me, right? I know you guys want all of the content all of the time, and I would love to do that if I can do YouTube full time, which is why I'm still trying to get partner. But I need 2 things for that to happen. 1, I need 500 subs. Seems pretty easy, right? I'm already at like 330, which is a massive jump from last year. And I think it's mostly because of the MechWarrior content, right? The AC2 video, The large laser video, the small laser video for episode 1 of the Dummies Guide attracted a massive amount of attention. And you guys are freaking awesome. That just goes to show that making the right thing at the right time will eventually attract the attention you want. And if you are also considering making YouTube content or doing stuff even on Twitch, right, this is your sign. Just do it. Make a couple of videos, stream for a couple of hours, and see what happens, right? What's the worst that's going to happen? You're going to lose a couple hours out of your day. And if I'm scrolling around on, say Twitch, just looking for something to watch, or if I stumble across your live, so happens. Cool. So I mean this with my whole chest. Thank you guys for being here and understanding why I kind of suck at making content. Okay, that's enough self-deprecation. We're going to move on to more positive things. I will never stop making MechWarrior content. If you have any doubt in your mind that I will suddenly stop making MechWarrior content, oh, you got another thing coming. Like, I know it probably sounds like rookie numbers, but MechWarrior 5 Mercenaries, I have over 1,100 hours in, and I started playing it basically day 1 after it was released. And you can still see my review on the Steam webpage. I think I had like 6.3 or 6.2 hours at the time of review. Yeah, I still stand by that review. So I think I've probably taken up enough of your guys' time to convey the message that, no, I'm not going anywhere. I'm just getting things sorted for myself. And my audience has been a major part of my motivation moving forward and basically keeping me on track. And no, I did not forget about that 12-hour stream. I looked at the poll. There's a tie between Minecraft and making a wheel with all of my games on it and then spinning it live for you guys. So maybe that'll be the New Year's stream? I think that'll be the New Year's stream. If I can find the time to do it, I will do the 12-hour stream either the day of New Year's, January 1, or January 2 if I'm not working. And I just realized that I've been babbling incessantly for 13 minutes now. So thanks for being here, you guys, and I promise you the content will keep coming. Just bear with me. So I'm going to leave you guys with one little motivational thing. If you struggle with making things work your way, kind of like how I do most of the time, you're not alone. Everybody has off days, off weeks, off months, hell, even off years. It's not you, and it's not your fault. So if you see me live at any point in the future, if you see that little red circle around my profile picture, and you just need a place to unwind, just kind of check out from reality, and just listen to an internet idiot just babble about something that they're passionate about, you do that. You hop right on in, and you lurk for as long as you need to. Thank you, guys. And I will see you guys in the next video.